Well, hello and welcome to the Sapporo Dome as Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo face F.C.Tokyo on match week 12 of the 2023 J-League season. Just 2 places and 2 points separate these two coming into this, having both made inconsistent starts to the campaign so far. Consadole Sapporo currently enjoying their longest run in the top flight, playing their 7th successive season, but have been some way off their 4th place finish in 2018 that almost took them into the Champions League for the first time. F.C.Tokyo, meanwhile, began this season with high hopes of a return to the Asian Champions League, but will have to dramatically improve on a return of 15 points from their first 11 games this season, which already leaves them 5 points off of the top 3 pace. It's been a long journey for some of those supporters, some 16.5 hours if you come by car, 8 hours by train, a 1,170-kilometre journey to the north from the capital. Both teams were in action in midweek, both were beaten. F.C.Tokyo's loss at Avispa Fukuoka ended a run of 3 straight wins in all competitions, while Consadole Sapporo lost to a single Kashima Antlers goal to end their own 3-match unbeaten run. The form here this season hasn't been particularly great. They haven't won here for 3 games in the J-League since a surprising 2-0 home win against the champions Yokohama F. Marinos at the start of March. A 4-1 win at home to Sagan Tosu in the League Cup is their only other win here this season, and their only win in the last 4 here in all competitions. F.C.Tokyo, well, that 1-0 loss at Avispa Fukuoka on Wednesday in their last away game followed a 2-1 win at Sanfrecce Hiroshima, which is their only away win in their last 7 in the league. 4 defeats and 2 draws in that time. It's the away form that really does need to improve for FC Tokyo. Neither of these 2 clubs have been champions of Japan before. FC Tokyo's best finish, a runners-up spot 4 years ago in 2019. Consadole Sapporo haven't beaten or even scored against FC Tokyo in their last 3 meetings since a 2-1 win here in the J-League Cup in September of 2021. Their last league win was a month earlier in that same season. FC Tokyo have won 3 of 11 trips to Sapporo, but do have the edge overall with 11 wins to Consadole's 6 from their last 22 meetings. Good crowd inside this arena for this one. The 2nd home win of the season would see Consadole Sapporo move above FC Tokyo in the league table. They were pretty close last season. 4 points and 4 places separated the 2 sides in the league. Tokyo finishing in 6th spot, Consadole Sapporo in 10th. Consadole Sapporo make 3 changes from Wednesday's loss here to Kashima Antlers. Takanori Sugano returns in goal behind an unchanged back 3, with Hiroki Miyazawa and Takuma Arano both recalled to the centre of midfield. Yuya Asano has scored 5 in 11 since signing from Sanfrecce Hiroshima at the start of the season, including 3 goals in his last 3 games. Yoshimi Yamashita, the 7-year-old, taking charge of a J-League match for the 7th time. Ably assisted by the 2 video assistant referees. Well, Jakub Słowik in goal is one of only 4 players who keep their place from the midweek defeat in Fukuoka for Tokyo. It's all change in the back four, with 20-year-old Soma Anzai making his career J-League debut at right back. Matsuki, Watanabe, Abe all start again in midfield. Adelton scored twice in a 3-0 win against Consadole last season. Perotti makes his full J-League debut at centre forward. Mihailo Petrovic, the record-breaking coach of Consadole Sapporo, broke Akira Nishino's record for the most games as a J-League coach in March of this season. And there is the Spaniard Albert Puig Ortanader in charge of F.C.Tokyo, clearly still looking for his best 11 given the mass changes from a frustrating midweek defeat. Watanabe, former Japanese under-23 international, big favourite with the Tokyo supporters. 2 goals in 7 games this season. Scored on the opening day. Quick shot there of Soma Anzai, big day for him, the 20-year-old for Tokyo. His J-League debut at right back. His career debut came in the League Cup earlier this season. So it's FC.Tokyo in the changed all-white strip to get us underway here. 2 sides who are both desperate to improve their campaigns so far. Here's Adelton on the front foot for FC.Tokyo. Won the J-League Cup 3 times, FC.Tokyo, their most recent trophy coming in 2020, their 3rd of those successes, and the Emperor's Cup, the main knockout competition, in 2011, but have never been champions. Consadole Sapporo yet to win a major trophy. They have been 6-time champions of the 2nd tier in Japan in its various guises. Free kick for Agashiwa, who was hoping. Centre forward today for Consadole Sapporo, 24-year-old who scored 3 goals in 6 appearances this season. He's already surpassed his tally for the last campaign, where he scored just twice. By Watanabe. And again, they're stepping in for FC.Tokyo. Offside. Back now with Jakub Słowik. Tanaka stepping in and wins the ball. Miyazawa, captain of Consadole Sapporo. The front foot here with the ball over the top, too much on it though. An easy gather for Słowik, who does have 1 cap for Poland, 31-year-old who joined from Vigalta Sendai in 2022. Trevisan's ball forwards. Whistler's gone for a late challenge. And a painful one for Shuto Abe. Enric Trevisan over the free kick for Tokyo. 3 Brazilians in the starting 11, along with Perotti and Adelton. Adelton chesting the ball down there. Challenge straight into the back of Perotti. Near the ball. 3-0 in the home game between these two last season. It was a 0-0 draw here in the last campaign. Trevisan making his way forward. Kashif Banagande in there as well. Will be Matsuki to deliver. Koizumi. Tokyo just about keep possession of the ball. Morishiga. Matsuki. Goal kick. Goals scored, 12 against in their opening 11 matches. Consadole Sapporo have been much more prolific, having scored 20 in their opening 11, but defensively as well, give you more of a chance, having conceded 21. It's only the bottom two clubs, Gamba Osaka and Yokohama, who've conceded more than the Sapporo club. Kashif Banagande. Possessed. It's picked up by Asano. Miyazawa. Strong challenge on Nagishiwa. Time by Emeric Trevisan. Came to Japan in 2022 from Portuguese football and Estoril. Played here previously on loan with Oita Trinita. Camera is forward from the back. Tanaka in there as well. Kumari is there too. Kick whipped in. Trevisan got his head to it, the player who gave away the free kick in the first place. Kanako back to Takanori Sugano. Fourth appearance this season for Sugano. In goal for Consadole Sapporo. Today over Gu Sung-yoon, the Korean international, who started the other 8 fixtures this season. Suga. Matsuki, Trevisan, Nagande. Neat little turn by Watanabe, but lost possession. Consadole Sapporo on the front foot, great chance here for the opener, and it's tucked away by Yuya Asano. F.C.Tokyo's defence completely opening up, and Yuya Asano kept his head, kept his cool, and slots in his 6th goal of the season. 3-3 before today, it's 4-4 now. Well, Gashua played him in. It was a lovely first touch to take him away from Banagande. And then the finish in the end was the easy bit. What a signing he's proved to be from Sanfrecce Hiroshima. He scored 11 in 81 games for Sanfrecce. It is 6 in 12 already for Consadole Sapporo, for Yuya Asano. And they lead FC Tokyo by 1-0. Trevisan. In charge since 2018, the 65-year-old Mihailo Petrovic. First foreign coach to amass over 200 wins in the J-League. 2018 Manager of the Year after leading Consadole Sapporo to their best ever 4th place finish. It's as close as they've ever come to qualifying for Asian football's top club competition. A competition that F.C.Tokyo have taken part in 3 times. Trevisan across. In by Fukumori. Just about got the ball, Abe. Koizumi. Sugar to Trevisan. Sugar. Giving a lot of joy in the final third in these early stages. F.C.Tokyo. Perotti is being well marshalled by Okamura. Koizumi. Drops deep, really, out of the central 2 for F.C.Tokyo to pick up the ball off the back 4. Nagande. Too often you see a back 4 completely change from the previous game. Nagande, Trevisan. On by Abe. Matsky lofting the ball over, but Consadole Sapporo win it back again with Fukumori. Asano almost in again. He's such a lively player. Unable to control. Nagande has it, but has overrun it into Tanaka. Watanabe. So back again, Watanabe. There's 3 white shirts in the penalty area, but the delivery in the end is well cut out. Rano. Kaneko. He's gone Nagande. Kaneko twisting and turning, makes the space. And the finish in the end is over the top. Nagande being turned inside out there by Takaro Kaneko. Little step over, one way then the other. Lost his footing, Nagande. In the end, F.C.Tokyo fortunate not to lose a second goal. Able to hit the target with that one as he slipped. Matsuki. Back with Sugano. What a bright start this has been from Consadole Sapporo. First goal in 4 games against F.C.Tokyo, having failed to register against them at all last season. Koizumi. possession, indeed his footing. Gande's throw. Well, again by Adelton, the whistle had gone though. Perhaps out of play before the Brazilian got a touch to it. Scored twice in the 3-0 win in the capital against Consadole Sapporo last season. Adelton scored 39 goals in 152 games in 5 years with Jubilo Iwata aside now in the second tier. Goal this season so far in the league, coming at Kashiwa Reysol back in February, right at the start of the season, scoring a 5-0 win against Kyoto Sanga in the League Cup competition, in which both teams are doing reasonably well so far, both lying second in their respective groups. By Anzai, cross into the centre, causing a bit of panic and a bit of hesitancy in the Sapporo defence. Tanaka in the end taking no chances. Anzai releasing Watanabe. Matsuki across to take the corner. Trevisan Marishiga forward from the back for F.C.Tokyo. Swinger delivery, the header just over the top. And it's the best side of goal that they've had so far, F.C.Tokyo. Marishiga just pulling away and getting the header in. Score this season. Emerick Trevisan, his defensive partner, has. He scored in a 2-2 draw with Shonan Bellmare. And on target in the League Cup as well, so a couple of goals in all competitions, one in the league for Emerick Trevisan, who gives away that free kick. F.C.Tokyo actually enjoying more possession of the ball in this opening quarter of an hour or so. 59% of it. It hasn't seemed that way with the quick start that Consadole Sapporo have made. Marishiga out to Anzai. Good turn and a positive run from the J-League debutants. Adelton towards Perotti, the ball not sticking with the Brazilian centre forward at the moment. Shifted on now to Kashif Bangnagande. The best delivery from him though. Trevisan. Fairly young in the fullback positions today, F.C.Tokyo. Anzai only 20, making his debut. Bangnagande only 21. His 35th J-League appearance. Kaneko. Suga's header down to Fukumori. Camera, Fukumori. Camera, centre of the three centre-backs that Consadole Sapporo are operating with. There's Marishiga out to Anzai. He's made a solid enough start. It's the raiding runs of Daiki Suga, the left wing back of Sapporo. Asano, the goal scorer. Kaneko. It's amazing when a player makes a move and then just clicks with a certain club, which Yuya Asano seems to be doing here with Sapporo. Goals in the 4-1 win at bottom of the table, Yokohama, last weekend. Shuto Abe down again. Yeah, caught on the ankle by Hiroki Miyazawa. Feet again though, Shuto Abe. His 101st J-League appearance, Shuto Abe today. His 5th season in the first team. Once had a trial with Lyon in France in 2021. Matsuki feels it was his ball, his Trevisan anyway. That is a Tokyo throw. And again, they with the throws. Represented Japan at under 20 level. He is eligible for Ghana as well. Has a Ghanaian father and a Japanese mother. Born in Japan. Slovak. Anzai seemed to have the ball under control, but now it's Suga. Good challenge by Anzai, making up for the bit of miscontrol. Matsuki looking to release Abe. Using too much of the ball so far, Shuto Abe, the creative edge to the F.C.Tokyo midfield. Wins the free kick. Matsuki, Adelton. Back to Kuya Matsuki was a poor one. Koizumi. Abe. Suga wins it back. And now with Asano. It's rapidly becoming a crowd favourite with the Consadole Sapporo supporters is Daiki Suga. Tanaka. Asano touch off by Ogashiwa. There's a real confidence about Consadole Sapporo when they're coming forwards. Those defensive frailties that will give Tokyo hope of turning this one around. Camera. Kumari. Arano. It's a poor delivery towards Yuya Asano, who'd made the break. Dalton coming in off the wing. He's almost got through here at Dalton, and he did. Sugano with a comfortable save in the end. Good work from Dalton. Tanaka. Camera back to Sugano. Not a great deal to do so far. It's the first time really he's been called into action, the Sapporo goalkeeper. Komai. Tanaka. Tanaka with a lovely ball through to Asano, pulls it back again. Oh, good save by Slovic to deny Suga. Lovely intricate play again from Sapporo in and around the penalty area. And the danger not over yet. Here's Suga who fires it across. Slovic gets the block on it. And then a bit of hesitancy between he and Trevisan. Brazilian took it upon himself to get the ball away. He's certainly been the busier goalkeeper, Jakub Slovic. Goalkeeper had 5 different clubs in Poland before moving to Japanese football. 79 appearances in 3 years with Vegalta Sendai. Gande. Matsuki. Slovic. Abe winning the header. Here's a Delton with a bit of space now. One of the more lively threats for Tokyo coming forward, a Delton. It was a rather wild effort at goal though. An apology at the lack of quality at the end of that move from Adelt. Well, he's kept them in the game at the moment, Jakub Slovic. It's a lovely play by Consadole Sapporo. Suga with the effort. Did well to get down quickly and make the save. Slovic, strong hand. Camera. Asano. Arano. Miyazawa. Trevisan with an unchallenged header away, and here's a Delta now for Tokyo. Matsuki making the run ahead of him. Adelton going alone though. It's a fabulous run. Just in the nick of time, a camera did enough to put him off, but he certainly looks in the mood, Adelton. Just lacking that bit of composure at the end. His 9th season now playing in the J-League, Adelton. Gande with the challenge from behind. Free kick for Sapporo. There's Tanaka. Camera. Gashua did well to pick up what seemed like a dead ball. Gashua pulls it right across, and it's driven into the net brilliantly by Daiki Suga. 2-0 for Consadole Sapporo. And talk about not giving up on a lost cause from Tsuyoshi Agashua. Terrific centre-forward play. And what a finish from Daiki Suga. Well, it looks as though he is onside, Agashua. Rather laboured defending from F.C.Tokyo. They just stood there with their arms up, expecting the flag to come, but it didn't, because Agashua was onside, and he was the only one that bothered chasing down the ball. Everybody expecting the play to be stopped. And what a crisp finish that is from Daiki Suga. On the occasion of his 200th J-League appearance, Suga scores his 11th goal of his league career, his second of this campaign. And It's Consadole Sapporo 2, F.C.Tokyo 0. And they're well worth the lead. A lead, remember, that will take them a point above F.C.Tokyo in the table. Bangnagande. After 3 straight wins in all competitions, F.C.Tokyo facing a second defeat in less than a week. Marishiga. Back from Anzai to Marishiga. Matsuki. Some kind of foothold in the game, Tokyo. They're in danger of being blown away here. Bangnagande. Cleared away by Okamura. Sugar. Obviously Tokyo still ahead possession-wise, but look at that, just one opportunity created from that possession. In by Arano. Asano. Trevisan did well. Got his body position right. There's Watanabe. Tanaka had to win that header. Adelton was waiting to pounce. Challenge from Shuto Abe. Clumsy would be a way to describe the Tokyo performance so far. Not so for Sapporo, though, who've looked sharp and incisive. Asano and Suga with the 2 goals. Here's Tanaka. Gashiwa needs all the credit, though, for that second goal. The only player really who was alive to the fact that he was onside. It's a long journey to witness this performance for the Tokyo supporters. Adelton. It's a good ball over the top. And a comfortable save for Sugano. When they have got in, the finishing has generally been poor from F.C.Tokyo, and that was no different from Yoma Watanabe. Miyazawa. Okamura. Kaneko. Still has it. Tanaka outside him. And again, they did enough just to hold up Kaneko, the right wing back. Miyazawa. Miyazawa. Consadole Sapporo currently enjoying their 5th stint in the top flight in Japan. They first played in the J-League in 1998, but were relegated after just 1 season. 3 times that's happened to them: 98, 2008 and 2012. They did survive for a couple of seasons at the turn of the millennium. On the front foot here. Oh, it's a poor challenge from Banagande. Kaneko. Well, that's one that's probably going to be looked at by the VAR. It's now their 7th successive season in J1. Consadole Sapporo, the most successful period in terms of consecutive top-flight football in their history. Yoshimi Yamashita being spoken to in her ear. I'm not surprised. Looks like a foul from Banagande. He's gone straight through the ankle before he gets a toe to the ball. And she's going across to take a look. Yoshimi Yamashita. Full speed, it certainly looked like a penalty. Question is, does he get a toe to the ball? But for me, that looks like a penalty. It's a rash challenge to make on Fukumari. You can see Kaneko appeal straight away. He was right there. And she's made her mind up. What will the call be? Penalty. Had to be, really, once you watch the replay. Poor challenge from Kashif Banagande. Poor decision-making, really, which has been a feature of this first half from F.C.Tokyo. Well, he made mass changes to the team beaten at Avispa Fukuoka in midweek. And it's come back to kick him in the teeth, really, especially if this goes in. Tokyo could find themselves 3-0 down before half-time. Takuro Kaneko is about to take the spot kick. 3 goals so far this season. Scored a penalty in a 3-1 loss here to Vissel Kobe in the 2nd week of the season. And that's where he scored it. To the goalkeeper's right. Takuro Kaneko then. Try and put Consadole Sapporo 3-0 ahead here against F.C.Tokyo. It's been a terrific first half performance from the home side. And they cap it with a 3rd goal. They can! Tucked away by Takuro Kaneko. And Sapporo lead Tokyo by 3-0. Well, he looks perturbed, but it was a poor decision to lunge in and make the challenge on Fukumari. It's a good penalty because Slovic guessed the right way. But Kaneko finding the corner. It is Consadole Sapporo 3, F.C.Tokyo 0. Here's Anzai. Terrific first half. Goals in the 8th, the 28th and the 38th minutes. to August 2021 for the last time that Consadole Sapporo scored 3 against Tokyo. That was a 3-2 win in August of that season. F.C.Tokyo's 5-0 win against Consadole Sapporo back in 2012, the biggest margin of victory by either side in this fixture. Here's Trevisan. Slovic. The last time these two met, F.C.Tokyo won 3-0. That was the meeting in Tokyo. It was 0-0 here in the league last season. Remarkable first half, really. Consadole Sapporo, remember, hadn't scored in their last 3 games against Tokyo. They have rattled in 3 in the opening 40 minutes of this meeting. Adelton. Certainly have been full of goals in this campaign. Sapporo, 20 scored. Only Yokohama F. Marinos, the champions, and the league leaders Vissel Kobe have scored more. Twice already this season they've hit 4 goals. Certainly on the cards to make that 3. 4 minutes left. It's been a fantastic first half from Consadole Sapporo, remember, who have won just once at home in the league this season. That was against Yokohama F. Marinos, the defending champions. A 2-0 win back on March the 12th. Not won here for 3 games in the league. You wouldn't know it judging on this first half performance. To Shonan Balmare next weekend. Then they have 3 home games in a row, including the League Cup game here against Yokohama F. Marinos. Toyota Sanger and Nagoya Grampus to come here soon. Here's Adelton. Something back. Abe leaves it. Oh, it's off the crossbar from Matsuki. And then Adelton off target with the follow-up. What a strike that was from Kuyu Matsuki. Couldn't have hit it any better. Adelton again battling his way through. It's a lovely strike. Sugano nowhere near it. Matsuki inches away from scoring his first league goal of the season. Years of age, Kuru Matsuki, Japanese under-23 international. His league debut on the opening day of last season. 1-0 loss at Kawasaki Frontale. It's been regular since. Koizumi. Morishika. Matsuki. Intercepted by Asano. Miyazawa. Now Kaneko. Perhaps they fancy another one here before half-time. Consadole Sapporo. Miyazawa. With the throw. It's been a difficult first half for him. Struggled against the runs of Asano and Kaneko. Gave away the foul on Fukumori for the penalty in the third Sapporo goal. Here's Banagande. Just a talking to for camera. Banagande. Kaneko. Changing the entire back four from midweek has clearly backfired on Albert Puig Orteneda. Second season in charge of Tokyo, the Spaniards, former coach of Albirex Niigata. Kaneko. Just clipped in behind. It was a good run by Daiki Suga. Miyazawa. Minutes to be added on at the end of this first half, which the home supporters don't want to end. It's certainly been one of the outstanding performances at home this season. Not forgetting the victory against Yokohama F. Marinos. One of only 2 defeats the champions have suffered this season so far. It's going to be a really open campaign, this. Of that, there's no doubt. All the sides capable of beating each other. If they play like this, it's not beyond the realms that Consadole Sapporo could get themselves into the conversation for a top 3 finish. Banagande. Top 3 qualify for the Asian Champions League, along with the Emperor's Cup winners. Sapporo's best performance in that competition back in 2006, when they were beaten in the semi-finals, reached the J.LEAGUE Cup final, which they lost in 2019. So they are knocking on the door of what they want to achieve, Consadole Sapporo. Mihailo Petrovic has certainly laid the foundations during his tenure. Former Yugoslavia international himself, just a couple of caps. Delton's header. Trevisan. Too much on that for Abe. Service into Pedro Perotti has been really poor. Forgettable first half then for Tokyo, not so for Consadole Sapporo. Given the lead on 8 minutes through Asano. Daiki Suga adding the second 20 minutes later, before Kaneko converted a penalty after a rash challenge from Kashif Banagande brought down Akito for Komori. And FC Tokyo's away woes continue. They are struggling on the road, and Consadole Sapporo's lightning attack causing them all sorts of problems. That's 23 goals now. They've matched the tally of the league leaders Vissel Kobe. They are the joint top scorers now before Kobe play again in the J-League. And there's a bit of work to do for Albert Puig Orteneda at half-time. It's been a long, arduous journey for those rather forlorn-looking FC Tokyo supporters. It's been a disastrous first half for them. It's Consadole Sapporo 3, Tokyo 0 at half-time.
Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo 勝利の名コンサドールのパフォーマンスです。 デジタルエンターテインメント1号オフィシャルエクイプメントパートナーはアディダスジャパンモルテンスポーツ振興パートナーはスポーツくじオフィシャルチケッティングパートナーはミアオフィシャル EC プラットフォームパートナーは楽天グループオフィシャルテクノロジーパートナーは NTT グループ以上の各社が今年の明治安田生命 J リーグを厚くサポートいたします。
世界のライバル自分に挑み続ける12全試合開始ダゾーン特設ビヨンドダゾーン明確に
白い恋人そういや北海道のどこが好き？
そんなの言えないっす。
どうして？
全部好きだから。
そういやそれでは皆さんご一緒に
北海道コンサドーレサッポロ対 F.C. 東京戦ご来場いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。後半キックオフは3時5分の後のこの皆さんに揃えてください。また後半になりました両チームの熱いサポート合戦よろしくお願いします。さてご来場の皆様、入場ゲートでお配りしたチラシちゃんと持ってますが、お手元にご用意していただいて会場内の大型スクリーンご覧ください。レオパンサックスマッチ、それを記念しまして豪華景品が当たるというハーフタイムラッキーチャンス抽選会。10名様に豪華景品選べる壁たくさん用意しております。結構素敵な商品があるんですよ。ということでぜひ皆様以上にご注目いただきたいと思います。抽選はチラシの左上に抽選の絵柄が記載されております。 ドキドキしてお待ちください。ご覧のような家電が当たっちゃいます。さあそれでは当選者の絵柄はどれだ。たくさんです。ぜひ選んでください。ということで、この時間はレオマンサックスマッチを記念して豪華景品が当たるというハーフタイムラッキーチャンス抽選会でした。さあ、それではここで高い情報です。現在第12節中でありますが、今週末、今日、明日にかけて行われる試合が多いです。で、まだ試合が行われておりません。今日はこの後夜7時キックオフなのが名古屋グランパス対ガンバ大阪です。それ以下の試合は明日になります。5月7日日曜日、13時キックオフがサンフレッチェ広島対アビスパ福岡、さらに14時キックオフが横浜 F ・マイナス対京都サンガ FC、 アルビレックス新潟対柏レイソル、ゼレス大阪対鹿島アントラーズということになりますね。ヴィッセル神戸対横浜 FC、 そして一番気になるのは5月7日日曜日の3時キックオフの川崎フロンターレ対サガンということになっております。もうフロンターレ試合によってはみたいなところもあります。鹿島アントラーズはどうなるのか非常に気になるところでありますが、何を気にするよりも我々は勝利すればいい話でありますので、この後しっかりと勝ち点3を奪い取るために皆さんの熱い熱い声援をよろしくお願いします。さあ、徐々に我らの頭のゲームが出てまいります。出てくるたびにもう声出し応援 OK ですから、皆さんどんどん選手の名前を呼んで応援、そして皆さんのパワーをやってください。さあ、そして今日はもうきれいに勝って勝利、ビジを味わいましょう。ゴールデンウィーク行くぞ、We are Hokkaido Consadole!
Welcome back to the Sapporo Dome, where Consadole Sapporo are leading Tokyo by 3 goals to 0 after a stunning first half of swift counter-attacking play. Asano, Suga and Kaneko's VAR awarded penalty. The goals for Consadole Sapporo. You remember, hadn't scored in their last 3 meetings with F.C.Tokyo. They've more than made up for that in the first half. And unsurprisingly, there are going to be changes for the second half. F.C.Tokyo. Diego Oliveira is coming on. He replaces Perotti, who really did struggle to make his mark in that first half. It was a tough first start in the J-League for Perotti this season. Watanabe has been replaced by Nakagawa. Abe off to be replaced by Takoya Aoki. So 3 attacking changes for Tokyo. side to get the second half underway. 3 goals to the good against Tokyo. If it remains like this, they'll move on to 16 points, 1 point above the side from the capital. Here's a Delton, who certainly was Tokyo's standout player in that first half. On for just his second appearance of the season, the 33-year-old veteran. Shuto Abe took a couple of knocks and really wasn't a threat at all in that first half. That's a pull on the shirt of Matsuki. Came as close as anyone in that first half to scoring for FC Tokyo. Tug on the shirt. The goal would be just what's needed for Tokyo to stand any chance of pulling this one around. Punched away by Sugano. And the counter is on. Gashiwa releasing Asano. Flips the ball across. It was a lovely delivery, but Takuma Arano just unable to either bring it down or hit it first time. And they're a joy to watch when they do counter Consadole Sapporo. You see a performance like this, you wonder how they've only won 3 of their opening 11 games this season. Anzai with the throw. 10 points adrift of the top 3 last season. Consadole Sapporo 9 points clear of the bottom 3, won 11 games, lost 11 and drew 12. The ultimate in inconsistency. 45 goals scored in their 34 games last season. Rattled in 23, so a massive improvement in the attacking third from Mihailo Petrovic's side at the start of this campaign. Blown away Tokyo in the first half. Clipped in, it's fallen kindly for the shot and it's driven in. Terrific double save. Miyazawa and then Okamura. Both denied by Slovic. Well, when he's been called into action, the Polish goalkeeper, he's produced a couple of fine goalkeeping moments for Consadole Sapporo. Couldn't do anything about the goals. The scoreline would have been much worse without him. Denying both Miyazawa and Okamura in the space of a matter of seconds. Kaneko's throw. Tough day for him so far, Van Nagande. Scored 3 times this season, the Brazilian striker, the 32-year-olds for Tokyo. Trying to work their way through again. Komai helps it on, and it's 4. Daiki Suga scores his second of the game. And the second half starts in much the same vein as the whole of the first half. Nothing Slovic could do that time, but once again, Daiki Suga found in acres of space, completely unmarked, The youngster Anzai came into the centre, out of position. And Suga took full advantage with another neat finish. Consadole Sapporo 4, Tokyo 0. And it is beginning to get a little embarrassing now for the side from the capital. Well, that's surely now, if it already wasn't, most certainly game over. Takes his tally to 3 for the season now, Suga. Anzai. Third time this season, Consadole Sapporo have scored 4. And they're certainly on for their biggest ever victory in this particular fixture. Last weekend hit 4 away at Yokohama. Tanaka. So no chasing that one. Against Sagan Tosu in the League Cup group stage as well. It's actually the 3rd time in 5th game, 5 games now, that they've scored 4, Consadole Sapporo. This is a mightily impressive performance. As woeful as it's been from Tokyo. You wonder how many changes that Albert Puig or Taneda will make for the next game. Home tie with Kawasaki Frontale next Friday for a trip to Kashima Antlers. They've got some tough games coming up, Tokyo. Asano. It's lovely football again. They're through once more. Round Slovic. Well, Gashiwa just unable to finish it, but there are more goals in this for Consadole Sapporo. Rather beleaguered looking Jakub Slovic. Lovely ball from Tanaka to release Ogashiwa. He'll be frustrated he hasn't got it on the act yet, the centre forwards. Nakagawa. Koizumi. Nakagawa. Anzai. Tanaka will get there ahead of Bandagande. Change being readied. F.C.Tokyo was Shuhei Tokumoto. He's a left back, so I wonder if the game is up for Bandagande. Had a very difficult first half. Just the concession of the penalty for the 3rd goal. Struggled to keep a grip on Kaneko and Asano. Anzai on the other side is going off, the youngster. Difficult night for him too. His concentration and allowed Suga to ghost in and score 2 goals. Tokumoto is on. He's going to slot in at right back. Across again to Suga, who fires it across the penalty area. Just wouldn't fall for Komai. On a hat-trick now, the left wing back for Consadole Sapporo. Forward again, Asano beaten by Banagande. Kaneko. Asano down under the challenge of Trevisan. No foul this time though. And pressure keeps on coming from Sapporo. Komai. Kagawa releasing Adelton. Diego Oliveira after this one. Good touch with the head, but well covered by Tanaka to help out Okamura, who was struggling there against the Brazilian. Some bodies forward here, Tokyo. From Matsuki's effort off the crossbar have created very little. That's a better delivery, and that's a header just past the post. Marishiga on the end of that. So two-headed opportunities now from set pieces. Masato Marishiga. Won the header ahead of Tanaka, you would have expected him to hit the target, but it's been that kind of evening so far for Mortenega's side. Arano. Camera. Arano. Kaneko. To run at Banagande again. Asano. Swarming all over F.C.Tokyo now. The Komari's ball in. Komai. Back from Suga, not the best. Kagawa looking to make an impact for F.C.Tokyo. Joined the club from the champions Yokohama F. Marinos. Won his second J-League title with them last season. 3 goals in 10 appearances for Tokyo this season. Nakagawa. So tough though to come on with the side trailing 3-0 at the break. 4-0 now. Asano. Pulling the Tokyo defence all over the place. The movement from the Sapporo forwards and attacking midfielders has been impressive. Tokyo unable to deal with it. Suga. Trevisan with the header away, and the whistle's gone. Long before Yoshiaki Komai struck the post. It's going to be the first yellow card. Foot was high from Kaneko. First yellow card of the game. Doing their bit to try and lift their side, the Tokyo supporters. It's going to be a long last half an hour for them, though, trailing by 4 goals to 0. It's what has been an electric Consadole Sapporo performance. break for Tokyo. Matsuki is over this one. It's something to cheer, don't they? Tough journey, tough watch. The opening hour. Matsuki plays it in, the header away by Fukumori. Nakagawa. Takamoto to Koizumi. Aoki. Slovic clears it away under pressure. Kagawa. It's a poor end product from the former Yokohama F. Marinos winger. Lucas Fernandez, the Brazilian, set to come on for Consadole Sapporo. Milo Petrovic had to make his first change. Komori clears it forward, the header away by Morishiga. Oliveira to Bangnagande. Too much on that though. That's the way it's been for FC Tokyo, who've looked nothing like the team who went into the midweek round of fixtures off the back of 3 successive victories. Wins against Gamba Osaka, Sanfrecce Hiroshima and Albirex Niigata. And they have just won 4 of their last 10 in all competitions. That's surely going to be 4 of 11 now. 3 wins in the last 11 in the league alone at the end of today. Adelson. This campaign not going at all the way that FC Tokyo and their fans were hoping. Through there, the ball not making its way to Matsuki though, and Okamura clears it away. It was a long time ago now that FC Tokyo started the season with a 2-0 win against Urawa Reds, the Asian Champions League finalists. Okamura's header away. Tanaka. Champions League finalists and looking set to potentially win the competition after a 1-1 draw away to Al Hilal in the first leg. No goal tonight for Agashiwa. He makes way for Lucas Fernandez. Just his 3rd appearance of the season, Lucas Fernandez. He's been at the club since 2019. This is his 5th season now. And on for his 120th J-League appearance. Here is Fernandez. Skips away from the first challenge, Lucas Fernandez. Really positive run. Too much on it though for Komai, and Trevisan clears it away. Takamoto. He shepherded it out, but I think a corner's been given here. Introduction from Lucas Fernandez. Wonderful sight, isn't it? Just about everyone in that section wearing the black and red stripes. If not, they're wearing either black or red. Great atmosphere as well in an indoor arena, the sound echoing around. just over 41,000. Nakato Fukomori with the corner. Driven across, Trevisan got his head to that. Final touch off a Sapporo player, it's a goal kick. It's a stadium that's shared with the baseball team, Hokkaido Nippon Ham Fighters. Some games moved to the Sapporo Atsubetsu Stadium. There is a clash of fixtures. Just did 3 matches at the 2002 World Cup, a couple of Rugby World Cup matches as well in 2019. Miyazawa. It's a good ball over the top. Asano away here. Can Asano finish? Banged again, they did well. Just wanted that extra half a second, that extra touch Asano to make sure, and it gave Kashi Bangagande the chance to get across and make life difficult. Tokumoto. Morishiga launched away by Slovic. Miyazawa. Oki sliding in. Slovic gets it away. Koizumi. Adelton. Gone by Matsuki. Now Adelton. Up and then overhit the cross. Adelton. The story of the night for him. It's been pretty good in build-up play and looked dangerous, but the end product has been poor from the Brazilian. Suga with the rare opportunity to hit a hat-trick. Trevisan. Koizumi. Now Adelton. It's coming off the wing. Too much on that though for Diego Oliveira. He's had about as much service as Pedro Perotti did before him. He replaced at half-time. There's going to be a bit of pressure coming on the shoulders of Albert Portaneda at the end of this game. On the outside by Kaneko, just held up. Miyazawa. Fernandez. Another yellow card coming out here. 20 minutes to go, 4-0, Sapporo leads. Last time they hit 5 was in August of last season, beat Shonan Bellmare 5-1. As Morishiga has shown the yellow card, the Tokyo captain, the first yellow card for anyone wearing white this evening. Kaneko was booked at the start of the second half for Sapporo. Tokyo. It's been really since Suga scored the fourth. Fernandez. For the run of Komai. Slide it through the legs of the defender, but it was well read by Diego Oliveira. Imaginative play again, though, from Lucas Fernandez. It's been lively since coming on. Looks a bit of a crowd pleaser. Struggling for regular games this season, though, having scored 3 in 28 last season. Komari with the outswinging corner. Asano, chased away by Banglagande. Cross into the box, it was a free header back across and Slovic makes the save. Okamura unchallenged. All the time in the world to pick where he delivered the header. Picked out Tanaka, but Slovic, not for the first time, preventing further Consadole Sapporo goals. On here by Adelton, who's done well, and it must be. And F.C.Tokyo are back in the game. Nakagawa tucking the ball in from close range. And finally, a piece of industry from Adelton results in a goal. Well, they do struggle to keep clean sheets. Consadole Sapporo, that's been the problem for them. They're almost as leaky at the back as they are dangerous at the other end. But Nakagawa tucks it into the back of the net. His fourth goal for his new club since joining from the champions in the off-season. And it's Consadole Sapporo 4, F.C.Tokyo 1. Changes for the home side. Kobayashi is on for Komai. And Baba replacing Miyazawa. His 10th appearance this season, started just the one game. Kobayashi on for his 9th appearance. He's joining from Vissel Kobe. Three changes now for Sapporo. A player who's played in Europe, played in the Netherlands for 3 years with Herenveen, a couple of years in Belgium with Beveren. Began his career in Tokyo, but with Tokyo Verdy. Oliveira. Slipped through to Matsuki. Diego Oliveira. This would get interesting if F.C.Tokyo could grab another goal. Adelton. It's over hit though. They are now the out-and-out top scorers in J1. Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo with 24 goals, one ahead of Vissel Kobe. Will have played a game more. Sugano, header away by Trevisan. Header down by Baba. Asano, standout performance from him. Fernandez touched it down for the shot from for Kumari. Couldn't get the shot away though. Fernandez has it back. Sapporo looking for more here. Suga. Bayashi. And again. Terrifically experienced player to bring on, Yuki Kobayashi. 31-year-olds. Fernandez fancies it himself. Kobayashi helps it on. The second ball's now Baba, and that's overhit. Another change. Came up for Adelton. Sumida, 18-year-olds, he is on. Ninth appearance of this season for Tawa Sumida. First season with the first team squad. Oliveira. Could be in again here. Oliveira challenged by Okamura. Kaneko. It's a poor ball to Lucas Fernandez. Plenty of time and space. He's managed to make something of it. Arano. Fernandez. Kobayashi. Chased it down by Asano. May well have been the arm if it came to anything, but it didn't. Baba out to Fernandez. Switches it to Kaneko. A chance to run it. Bandagande. He's had a bit of joy in that respect, Kaneko. Kobayashi. Kaneko's ball in off. Fernandez was lining up something spectacular. Heading for their 5th defeat in their 12th match of this season, Tokyo. Certainly not the kind of form that's going to get them to the Asian Champions League where they want to be. Through the group stage in that competition, all 3 previous times they've played in it, only to lose in the last 16 every time. Tokyo. Looking a long way off the standard needed to finish top 3 at the moment. Here's Asano. Good save again by Slovic. Still it's not away. Baba. Kaneko. Good reaction to the concession of the goal. Consadole Sapporo still in search of the 5th. Yuya Asano with a couple of chances to add to the opening goal that he scored in just the 8th minute. He's in again, Asano. It's a lively, quick-thinking player. Mistake by Slovic. And he gets away with it. Foul given against Lucas Fernandez. Certainly the right call by the referee. 10 minutes to go. Damage was done in the first half, really, when Consadole Sapporo raced into a 3-0 half-time lead. Came 4 very early in the second half before Kagawa put one back for Tokyo. Here is the goal scorer. Gande swung the cross in. It's a good header off the crossbar. And that's the second time now that the crossbar of Consadole Sapporo has been struck. Lovely delivery in. And Matsuki on the end of it. Arano. Montgomery. Asano. Just couldn't drag the ball into his stride. They're on by Oliveira. Camera's header. Oliveira again, Baba battling away to win the ball. Matsuki. Beaten to it and cleared by Sugano. So the camera. Milan Tucic, as though they're about to come on for Consadole Sapporo. Asano will make way for Tucic. Terrific performance from him. Set the ball rolling with the opening goal of the game just 8 minutes in. He's been a constant thorn in the sides of F.C.Tokyo since then. He's become a big favourite. 6 goals now in 12 games since joining from Sanfrecce Hiroshima. And Aketo for Kumari, replaced by Toya Nakamura. Tenth appearance of the season for the 22-year-old centre-back, Toya Nakamura. And his 22nd J-League appearance for the club where he is learning his trade. Taorat Sumida taking on Tanaka. Play by Taorat Sumida. Well, Matsuki in a Dalton before he went off, the main threat for Tokyo, but generally not to forget all the Tokyo supporters. Baba. Fernandez. And again to the substitute, Nakamura. Crossed by Suga. Counter-attack is on here. Nakagawa in space. Rather poor decision in the end from Kai Kozumi. Well, they'll be glad to hear the final whistle and get out of here. It's been a poor week for them. Beaten at Avispa Fukuoka on Wednesday. Well and truly beaten at Consadole Sapporo. Something of a false dawn, the run of 3 successive wins. 2 in the league, 1 in the League Cup. Nakagawa. Twisting and turning, but ran straight into Lucas Fernandez. Koizumi. Nakagawa. Gande. And Nakagawa. Well, why didn't he take the shot? Trevisan is up there. And again, it's kept at bay. Well, you wonder what went through the mind there of Teruhito Nakagawa. having made the run, it was there just to be finished off, and he didn't take the shot. Trevisan hitting that one. Is there a bit of arm in there on its way onto the post? It's as though there's a word in the ear of the referee. I think that's going to be checked. It did seem on first viewing that it's come off the arm and onto the post, and it is being reviewed at the moment. We had the one look at it so far. Here we will see it. Trevisan hits it. No, I think it hits the post. And then maybe comes back onto the arm. First viewing, I thought it hit the arm and it deflected it onto the post. Who's scored 2 of the Consadole Sapporo goals so far. Depends what angle you look at. From one angle, it looks as though it catches the arm before the post. From the other angle, it looked as though it just came clean off the post and then back at Suga. Await the decision, and indeed it was post first. There was one angle that was certainly more conclusive than the other. Remains at 4-1. Struck the frame of the goal 3 times in this game. Matchweek twice, and now Henrik Trevisan. Difference has been how efficient Consadole Sapporo have been in front of goal compared to Tokyo. Talking a matter of inches, of course, with the frame of the goal. Tucic, Fernandez, Suga. As again into Kobayashi. Camera. Oh, it's lovely football by Consadole Sapporo, and Tucic couldn't finish it. What a shame. Would have been a wonderful goal. Beautiful football again from Consadole Sapporo. Intricate, short passing at pace in and around the Tokyo penalty area. Consider that Tokyo have hit the frame of the goal 3 times. The saves that Jakub Slovic has made. The scoreline could have been anything here. As it is, it's 4-1. Sapporo certainly could have had more, as could Tokyo. Oliveira. Nakagawa did take the shot on this time, and it was a much more difficult angle than the one previously. Time over this. 39 now, the veteran goalkeeper. Spent 8 years at Kashiwa Reysol. Diego Oliveira. Bangnagande. Aoki. 5 minutes to be added on here. Lansky with nowhere to go, and here's Kaneko. Arano helps it on one more. Tucic hits it this time. He's had 2 chances. It's coming on, the former Slovenian under-21 international. Has scored a couple of goals this season, both in the League Cup against Jubilo Iwata and Sagan Tozu. Nakagawa. Sumida cuts in and fires it over the top. Frustrated with himself, Taurat Sumida. Looking for his first senior goal. Just over 19,000 the attendance then here. Majority of them in black and red. Terrific night for Consadole Sapporo. Fourth win of the season, just their second at home. Seems they lift themselves for the big games. They've beaten the champions now and the team from the capital. Nakagawa in behind, good save, and then the follow-up is over. Good goalkeeping from Sugano. But Nakagawa could have had a hat-trick since coming on. Scored Tokyo's only goal, but 2 or 3 other good opportunities for him. They fell asleep again there, Consadole Sapporo. Suga not watching at all. And Nakagawa, off the back of a throw-in, just clean in on the goalkeeper. Mihailo Petrovic would have had a word or two to say had that gone in. And still probably will, actually. Fernandez. Foot in from Trevisan. Kaneko. Can he square it? Tucic is available, he goes alone and scores! And it is 5! Takaro Kaneko wraps up a memorable evening here for Consadole Sapporo with a record victory against F.C.Tokyo. It has been a woeful evening for the side from the capital. Consadole Sapporo 5, F.C.Tokyo 1. Too easy again. Kaneko in behind Bandagande, kept his cool and fired in his second of the game. Nothing Slovic could do about that one. Whipped it in at the near post. Takes his tally to 5 for the season. 2 goals in a 3-2 win at Cerezo Osaka last month. 2 goals again for Kaneko. 5-1. Oki. It's been a really open and enjoyable game, though. Tokyo beat Sapporo 5-0 in October 2012, and it's set to remain the record scoreline between these two. It is Sapporo's best ever victory against Tokyo, and only the second time that either side have scored 5 in this fixture. And they are rattling in the goals, Consadole Sapporo, and who knows, they could well be outsiders for a place in the top 3 if they carry on this kind of form. They need to sharpen up a bit defensively, though, which Mihailo Petric, their experienced coach, will work on. That was late. Yellow card for the challenge as well. Not happy with it. A memorable match for Consadole Sapporo. They have torn into the side from the capital as Tokyo suffer a second away defeat in the space of 4 days. Asano starting the rout with the opening goal on 8 minutes. 20 minutes later, Suga scored the first of 2 for him, the second coming just after half-time. Kaneko adding a couple as well in the 39th and 93rd minute, having converted a VAR-awarded first-half penalty. The only bright spot for F.C.Tokyo, Teruhito Nakagawa grabbing one back for them 17 minutes from the end. They did strike the frame of the goal 3 times, twice from Matsuki, 1 from Trevisan, but well and truly beaten here. It's finished Consadole Sapporo 5, F.C.Tokyo 1. Well, they're heading in the right direction, Consadole Sapporo. It's only their second home win of the season. The other one against the champions Yokohama F. Marinos, showing they're more than capable of mixing it with the biggest and best teams in the J-League. And their dream of a top 3 finish remains well and truly alive in what is a really open J1 League this season. They jump above Tokyo now in the table. They're a point above them after 12 games, but they are really beginning to rattle in the goals. They are the J1 League's top scorers ahead of Vissel Kobe and Yokohama F. Marinos. Still to play their fixtures. 25 goals now in 12 games, 22 conceded. That's the part of the game they need to work on, but really worrying times now for Tokyo as they slip into the bottom half of the table. You can see their Spanish coach Albert Puig Orteneda that took a big risk really with his team selection. 7 changes from the midweek loss at Avispa Fukuoka, and his side have come unravelled in spectacular fashion here at the hands of this razor-sharp Consadole Sapporo forward line. Suga, the left wing back with a couple, Kaneko with a couple, 1 from the penalty spot. Asano, what a signing he's proving to be, taking his tally to 6 for the season. It's glum faces all around the F.C.Tokyo squad, who next Friday are at home to last season's runners-up and improving Kawasaki Frontale team before a always difficult trip to Kashima Antlers. Peru Matsuki did his bit. Diego Oliveira struggled as much as Pedro Perotti before him. And we'll be hoping very shortly to go pitch side for a bit of post-match reaction. Slovic did his best. Good performance actually for a goalkeeper that conceded 5.
ゴールの活躍、札幌菅大輝選手です。ナイスゴールでした。ありがとうございます。まずはこの多くのサポーターの皆さんの前での久々のお立ち台ですが、いかがですか？
最高です。
今日は2得点の大活躍。まず1点目ですが、小柏選手の折り返し、もう代名詞と言われる菅キャノン、